I have to make a video about this. I mean, this isn't anything to do about AMC or GameStop but you know, there's some guy, Daniel Lovell, I think his name is. And a long time ago, I made a video about this guy, Justin, I think his name is Hawkins or something like that. He's a YouTuber. And, you know, he was basically abusing Jon Bon Jovi. He was saying he can't sing no more, he lost his voice, he sucks, all this stuff. Now, look, granted, I need a haircut. Granted that Bon Jovi, you know, he's been touring for like, 40 plus years. He definitely, his voice is, you can't compare the voice that he has today to the voice he had when he was in his prime in the 80s, right? I mean, obviously, right? But Jon Bon Jovi's a legend. And like I said, you know, lay off, man. You know, I just got mad at the guy, Justin Hawkins. And then this guy, Daniel Lovell, he actually said that Justin Hawkins is a better singer than Jon Bon Jovi was in his prime, and that Justin Hawkins is a legend and Jon Bon Jovi sucks. You know the A-Father has to make a response video to that. First of all, Daniel Lovell, you suck big rhinoceros balls. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. You understand, right? You're definitely not into women, my friend. So let's start off with that. Okay. Secondly, you know, this guy Justin Hawkins sounds like he sings like a mouse in heat. That's how he sings. You understand? The guy looks like he's anorexic. He looks like he's dying. He's got tattoos all over his body. You know, he looks like he's a friggin' alien. You're comparing that douchebag to Jon Bon Jovi, who is a friggin' rock god, a rock legend. Now, granted, look, do I agree that Jon Bon Jovi is having vocal issues? Yes. And like I said, look, Billy Joel did something that I think was genius. I can't get this look at his hands. I'm like alfalfa here. Billy Joel did something that was genius. He hired Mike Del Judas, who was from the Billy Joel tribute band Big Shot. And he sings Mike Del Judas the way Billy Joel sang when he was in his prime, when Billy was like in his 20s. So a lot of times when Billy Joel's doing the live concerts, he's not singing Billy Joel. Mike Del Judas is singing. But don't get me wrong, Billy Joel gets his little notes in there, here and there, but the high notes and the really, you know, hard notes to hit, he leaves it to Mike Del Judas. Now nobody cares. Nobody cares. The fans don't care because they're having a fun time. But I kind of suggested Bon Jovi should probably do the same thing. Get some, you know, young, upcoming vocalist that's in their prime, that has the same range. I know it's hard because Bon Jovi had a one-of-a-kind range and voice, but I'm sure if Journey could find, you know, Arnell, there's somebody out there that could sing like Jon Bon Jovi in his prime. Make him part of the band. Just, you know, put him in the background and let him sing all the high notes for you, John. You know what I mean? And the fans are going to love it. Look, they're just there to have a good time. They want the music to sound good. And you know what, brother? You do deserve a break because you've been doing this for so long. You know, you're the most successful rock and roll, you know, singer, songwriter that has probably ever lived, Jon Bon Jovi. And you could afford, you know, if you don't want to, look, you want to keep touring, do it. But don't make the mistake that Kiss made. You know, recently they were caught lip singing, and I love Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Kiss is one of my favorite bands. Like, I idolize Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. I mean, they're like my idols. I mean, what a life they lived. But something happened recently where Paul Stanley was caught lip singing, and one of the fans demanded a refund. They were like, "I came for a live show. I didn't come for this." And you know, Kiss was gracious enough to refund that person's money. But you don't want to go down that road, man, where you got to start lip singing. You don't want to do that. You want to keep it real. And like I said, Bon Jovi, find somebody out there that had your voice when you were in your prime. Make him a part of the band. You can keep singing, but just let him help you out. There's nothing wrong with that, man. And you know what? You're going to give an upcoming singer a shot. You're going to give somebody a shot like you got a shot. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. But to compare this jackass, whatever his name is, Justin Hawkins, okay, you know, to Jon Bon Jovi. Justin Hawkins. Listen to me. Tell the guy, first of all, he looks like he has some sort of a disease. Tell him to go to a doctor. Tell him to get checked out, because I don't know, there's something inside his body that's eating up, basically everything. The guy looks like he's dying. He looks like he's anorexic. The guy sings like, listen to me. Let me put it to you this way. If I had like, I don't know, if I had a 500-pound person on my balls, I would make a sound that's similar, you understand? To the way that guy sings. Maybe even the 700 and 800. Like, those people, they have the show 600-Pound Life. You could put a 600-pound person on my balls, and then the sound that I would project when that person hits my balls is the way Justin Hawkins sings, okay? So, sorry, but comparing him to Bon Jovi, you're smoking what's called crack. Look, cocaine. Look. Okay, Daniel, love it. It's more like Daniel, suck it.